Hey guys, welcome to another test server video by Predator War Robots. So today we're going to be looking at 3 new pulse weapons that Pixonic released. And each of them has a 5-second reload time and a 100-meter range, and the damages do vary slightly. And the damage from the weapons can also penetrate through energy shields, physical shields, and even walls. And the walls part could be a glitch. I'm not really sure yet. I only even realized that later on in gameplay. So this Galahad does have his shield up. It's not going to help him at all because the weapons go straight through it, and it's very different as a damage that we've seen. It's almost like a giant blast, or it is a giant blast, and it's basically zero defense against it if you're within that 100-meter range. And this Leo does have a red one on top. I'll get to that later. That red one is the heavy, and it does a bit more damage. It does the 20,000 damage. This is a pattern with the blue Orkans, and the Orkans, they're holograms of Orkans. They just put them as different colors, which is a good thing, so we can tell which one is which. And I did end up taking this Leo out. He got some good damage on me. And overall, my thoughts were that the weapons, I don't think they could release this into a game, because weapons like Dead City, maps like Dead City would become quite difficult to play on, because someone could just literally stand right at this corner and hide behind a corner, and then when somebody approaches, they just basically wipe them out. And I ran a lot of different setups with these, and I gotta say my favorites were the Rhino and the Doc, which you will see later in the video. The Doc's quick draw ability, it was really helpful in getting good damage and switching quickly against enemies. And as well, the Rhino, the speed helped a lot with the Rhino to get close enough to attack. This is some footage of me using the Lancelot with the 3 new weapons, and this Griffin plays it perfectly as he stays out of that 100-meter range, and I'm never able to close in on him, even with the rush. And he basically slowly just rips me apart with those Orkans and Pinatas. And then he has some help from his buddies with those Aphids. And I didn't like the Lancelot build too much with the setup. I thought that you need more speed, and the shield doesn't really help that much. So this is footage of the heavy pulse weapon on the Carnage, and I was trying to test this out to see if the speed of the rush on the Carnage as well as the energy shield would help it out at all, and it didn't really, especially against Zeus. Then another Carnage came over there with his pulse weapon. That just didn't work well. But then I dropped in on this Rhino, and this setup I did like. I used it quite often. I thought that the shield really helped the Rhino to close in on enemies, especially with its speed. But at the same time, whenever you're facing a robot with the same weapons, it basically just becomes who has more health or who shoots first. And it becomes a lot more difficult. And I was just going to show you guys different setups there. This is with the Rudatka. I didn't really realize this guy had thunders until the last second, and it didn't turn out well. I did get a bit of damage on him. But anyways guys, enjoy the rest of the video, and make sure to subscribe if you want more content like this. Thanks guys.